Hi. So I wanted to share a snippet of Monday's training with Sir Frankie. Now, I have been working with Ashley on some training techniques, and there is a style technique of training that I really enjoy that's called a levels technique. So the idea is that they break down basically core behaviors into different levels and build them up to higher difficulty levels. So basically it's kind of what I base off of what our training theory is. I like to call the core skills or the Lego method, where you ask your dogs, your basic commands, but you make them harder each time. So we use the boys in different capacities to go through each level, not only to see how they rank, but also to work on just different testing models. It's a unique theory perspective. So one of the things that we're working on is being sent to go around something. So not just like a spin or an around, it's also quite literally go around something, but be sent to go around something. So right here we were talking about theory and ways to teach it and luring it with your body. So this is some body mechanics. You can see where I'm sitting. Obviously Frankie is like, hey, and likes to go back and forth. And him being his lovely naughty self, you can see he decided he wanted the toy at the time. So when we asked the skill actively, he was phenomenal, like just phenomenal, on point, amazing dog. As moment the treat or the skill was done, he was his goofy, naughty self. It's one of his charming traits. And you can see when we worked on go to mat or go to place, his tail didn't stop. Like he could propeller off into space with it. He also did a lot of demand barking through this because it was frustrating. Part of this is it's not just asking the skills, but it's also asking the dog in a different capacity. So asking it only verbally or only visual, asking him at a distance, building up a duration. So it's really changing the game up on the boys, which is one of the reasons why we pulled the boys. The boys know the expectation from us. So now it's okay. Let's throw a curveball at you and see how you do. Frankie honestly does really well, but he does get a little frustrated throughout this. Gus, when we pulled him, and I have a video for you for Gus, sweet Gus. He did really well as well, but you can see they both have different strengths and weaknesses is maybe a good way to put it. Now with Frankie, we can do a little bit more trick training. So we did some touches as a redirection point. I was trying to get him to do the go to place, and he just didn't quite make it. That's okay. Normally on a good day when his brain cells clicked in, he's phenomenal. He'll run to that place like it is like the best thing ever and jump on it like a little kid. So you can definitely tell when he's engaged, when he's not engaged. At the very end of this video, and this is a sped up version of the video because I wanted just to kind of give you the raw footage of just how well he does in the mix of his goofiness, is us working on a trick command of him taking a stick in his mouth and going and giving it to someone. Now, he did it perfectly the first time, and then we got too excited and we lost him. So it took us a little bit to get him back on point. I think I sent you a snippet video of him having success with it. It's such a silly little trick, but for him to hold something in his mouth, but then also to give it to someone, and to pick up on it so well is, it's lovely. So, and Frankie loves working. He loves learning new skills and tasks. That's what makes like his heart sing. So I wanted to add some fun stuff in there. Let me know if you have any questions, and enjoy, about 5 to 6 more minutes of just him being a sweet dog. Thanks.